Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Sleepless Ninja, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock the bootloader for your Nexus 7, but this also applies to many other devices including the Xoom and the Nexus 1, the Galaxy Nexus. Many of the unlockable bootloaders, you can follow these steps. Now, what you want to do first is go to your device and make sure that it is able to communicate with your PC. So, or your Mac or your Linux. I'm doing it on a PC for this guide. So what you need to go do is go to settings. So let's go to the settings, and then in settings, you want to go to developer options, enable, and then you want to go to USB debugging and click OK. For other operating systems in Android, they sometimes have it in apps, and then under apps there is developer, or there is the USB debugging option right there in apps. So it depends on which version of the OS you have. For Jelly Bean, this is how you do it. And what you'll see is a little guy icon. For Jelly Bean, it's that little cute little Jelly Bean that says USB debugging connected. That's all you need to know, and then let's move over to our PC. So on our PC side, one of the things that we need is the Android development kit installed that has the fast boot and the ADB. I've done that in a prior guide. I'll link it right here in case you're not at that step, and you just follow the video through, and then you'll have that. And once you have that, you also need the drivers installed, which are in a prior guide as well, and I can link that here as well. And once you have the drivers, you have all of the means to communicate to your device and unlock the bootloader and so forth. So what you want to do is hit the start, and in the search bar, or if you have an older, there's a run. Click on run, and then just type in their command and press enter. CMD. Command is kind of the long way of saying it. CMD, press enter. Now that will open up the horrible or scary for some terminal, but do not worry. Through the guide, I've given you easy steps, and I will continue with that, branching off what I've shown you in the past. So as you can see, we are at C users Schaefer at home, or C users your profile name. And we put our Android development kit in our profile name. So this is kind of like a file explorer. So we're going to quickly just press dir, and you can see our Android SDK is right there. So what we want to do is now go into our Android SDK. We want to browse into it. So this is like typing wise how you can get into your different directories on your computer. So what we want to do is type CD and then the name of what we called our Android directory. You can see right there. I called it Android SDKS. Now I have two. This is the one that I'm using. Once we're in Android SDKS, we can type in dir again. If you're on a Mac or Linux, it's LS. The letter L, the letter S instead of dir. And you can see once again, we have our platform tools, and that's where our ADB and our fastboot is. So what we want to do is once again type CD platform dash tools. It's very simple if you just follow these steps one by one. You really can't do anything wrong with these commands. And then we'll do dir one more time just to see. There's our ADB, and then also there's our fastboot. So with this in place, and with our Xoom over here, with connecting, we want to do one more step. We did this in the drivers, but just to test again, ADB devices. And this just shows that our device is there. ADB can detect it. So we're all set. Let's continue on with this. So the first thing we want to do is we want to type in ADB reboot, and then we want to say bootloader. So this is gonna, when I press enter, this is going to reboot our Nexus 7, our Xoom, Google device from our PC into the bootloader mode. Okay, ADB space reboot space bootloader. Enter. And you can see our device turned off, and now it's back on in the bootloader menu. From this bootloader menu, we need to now enter another command, So let's type it in. Now, since we're in the bootloader, we're going to be using fast boot. Fast boot, and then we want to do OEM, and then we want to type in unlock. Okay? And we're going to press enter. And we're going to pop up this dialog, and in this dialog, it's basically saying, oh, you're going to void your warranty. So just, be aware of this. Read this over yourself before you make the decision. I'm not going to be responsible for it. This is all on you. And you can use the power button to select yes, or the volume button to go down, and then use the power button to select no. So we want to unlock it, and what's going to happen is this is going to clear everything. So remember that. When you're unlocking your bootloader, you lose everything. It wipes your disk clean. Please bear that in mind and back up the appropriate things before time. Okay? And now you're unlocked. And so what you want to do is, you can see right here, this should say start. Now if you use the volume rocker, you can see you can cycle through the options, but you want it to just say start, and you want to press the power to start our device. So we have successfully unlocked our bootloader, which is shown by that symbol on the Nexus 7. Depending on the other devices, it might not even show that. And we're going to boot up, and we have officially unlocked our bootloader. From this point on, you can do whatever you wanted to do with your Unlock Bootloader. What I'm going to do is, once this is booted back up, that is when any of my other guides will take place. So many other guides out there have you start immediately from the locking screen. I find that there are some little problems with that, depending on steps that you take or software that you are flashing. So a full restart actually seems to be foolproof. I've unlocked several devices this way and found, when directing other people on how to unlock and root, that this is the way to go. So please follow these steps. Unlock, let it full boot, and then my guides will resume from that point. But you're free to do whichever you want and you find. This is just my recommendation to make things as easy as possible. All right, thank you very much. We'll continue with the videos, and have a great day.